What's up, everybody? Wait, you go ahead and start this time. You started.
did.
No, you already started, and then you had to take
No,
the
that was a
glasses off.
blooper.
That was a blooper?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a show today, y'all. Whew, let me take a breather.
It happened when people just take hiatuses and come back.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I mean, how was your hiatus?
You got to relearn. You!
How was your hiatus,
gotta
sir?
relearn the,
I was here.
program.
How was your hiatus?
You got to relearn the program.
Yeah, no, I am the program.
What's up, everybody? It's your man, Shaka Shabazz. I'm along here with my man, Rayshon, and this is Real Talk.
You gonna tell me my name and
This
then
is
not and then
Real
not
Talk.
wait.
I'm about to get the
Wait,
grant.
hold up. You gonna say my name and then wait for me?
Huh?
He gonna say my name and then be like, oh, and then wait for me to announce the show. But I can't even say my whole name. Y'all, it's your boy Rayshon B. Welcome to Real Talk with Rayshon and Shaka. I got my voice. He's trying to silence me, and I will not be silenced. I shall not go away in the darkness. I am darkness, but I shall not be darkness. It is Juneteenth.
Woo!
And we ain't having this nonsense. Welcome aboard. Hi, Shaka.
All right, man.
Oh, and guess who we got on today? I'm gonna mess it all up. Jade is up in this house.
Hello.
Mess it
Jade
all
is
up.
back
Since-
after 2 years.
Been a long time.
I
Been a
know,
long
right?
time.
It don't seem like it's been a long time. I'm flying.
Literally.
She got a whole different life now.
Telling you,
know.
expanded the family and everything.
I know.
All right, we're working on number 2 now, aren't we?
Oh, Lord.
Yeesh.
That brother like, why we stopping here?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, facts.
Let's
I'm
get
I'm
going.
looking for a tribe.
Let's go.
A try.
A tribe.
A whole
Hold
tribe.
on.
You young. You good.
Did y'all discuss that? Did y'all discuss
A tribe is crazy.
You young. A tribe is what,
crazy.
5?
That's 2. I'm 1 of 5. That's enough. That's more
old
than
news.
enough.
This is new.
So y'all not gonna go for the
A second,
family?
yeah. A
But-
third, yeah. After that,
third? You
Think
want
about it.
3?
a third max.
No,
That's
think
uneven,
about
though.
it. 5.
That's okay.
One of them gonna be a doctor. One gonna be a lawyer. One gonna be a sports person.
And that's good.
One gonna do just good, and one gonna fuck up. But you know,
Well, but see, if you only have 3, then you have 3.
then
great
you
things
have
that don't
then
to
you
fall
have
off.
one that there's always one that's gonna fuck up. So then you just have a regular person and a doctor or lawyer. You add to the numbers.
Nah.
Get your
I
retirement
don't think
fund
my
ready.
psyche could handle it.
Be fine.
I think I could. I don't know. I watched it happen with my mom, and after a certain amount, I was
just don't
like,
care.
"You passed your bags."
You just don't care after 3. Like kids fall. He all right.
Oh, I already do
You
that.
said, yeah. Like,
He
yeah.
falls. I'm like, "Oh, good job.
Good job. Keep going.
Shake it off. Let's go."
Yeah.
You also gonna need a shoemaker, a baker.
I'm the baker, and I could be a shoemaker, so I'm good.
Just consolidating.
Yeah, I can do it.
I'm a driver. You can hire a driver.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
what's
There you
up?
go.
What's up?
There you go. Well,
Yeah, man, it's right here. I gotta turn because I'm gangster, son. It's gangster. So it's right here. He trying to tell me to pick. Is that better? I'm gangster. I like to hold the sign to the side. I'm holding my mic to the side, son. Where does Bond be? You know what I'm saying? It's Juneteenth, son. I come with the realest,
I feel you, man.
the trillest, the skrillest, son. Yeah, y'all don't.
You got hit me at 25 minutes.
let me go ahead and use my regular voice. So anyway, what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk a subject. What you got going? What we gonna do here?
guys, I don't know.
Well,
Good.
hold that. Before you start that,
Okay.
I wanted to ask quickly. Y'all know about Carmelo Anthony, right? Carmelo Anthony. So he well, I'm making sure it's all good.
You don't
So-
have, all I
Good.
wanted to do
So-
is
so-
turn
so-
this rod in front of you. That's
It's
all I
good.
wanted to do.
We
It's
can
good?
hear you loud and clear.
Word. This is the real voice too. Shaka gets triggered with my real voice. Too much bass in it for him. But anyway, so the guy here, so basically they was harassing him and everything. And so then they got into it and he pulled out a blade and he gave him the Holy Ghost.
Dang.
And so they now have sentenced him, I think it's like 35 years.
Damn.
But the other guy that has done it was not a brother that did it and that did something very similar. Only got 8 and like 8 years, only served like 3 of them or something like that.
Oh, shoot.
So, the talk is like, what's going on here? Number one, we know what's going on.
It
But
was
two, just,
Nothing new.
Yeah, but if we heard about it, if y'all heard about it, I was going to ask what your thoughts were.
No, I have not heard about it. It was at a track meet?
So, yeah, it happened about a year ago, I think, at a
Oh,
track
wow.
meet. Yeah, and they was messing with
Speedy trial.
him. And he put them things on him, and that's what happened.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So, yeah. So, blessings to that brother and his family.
Yeah, for sure. Did you break it?
Of course not. Of course not. You know what's wrong with it? It's super tight because somebody wants me to do stuff differently.
You didn't have to do all that. All I wanted to do was just turn the mic
turn it a
around.
little
If you
bit.
would have just let me do it, it would have been fine.
Yeah, no, you're
Now
not
you
reaching
just-
across me, grabbing onto my mic, holding. You ain't
Grabbing onto your- pause,
No
pause,
backdooring over here, sir.
pause.
You've been fired up today. None of that over this way.
Okay, so
you ain't
can-
reaching
can-
over my shoulders.
So can I fix it or can I fix it? He's an alpha male. He doesn't like being told.
I'm not alpha.
So when you slide, you gotta
Sigma.
slide, push it in and slide it forward. Push it in and slide it forward. The plastic. There you go.
You hang around kids, don't you?
Who?
To know Sigma?
No.
No? How do you know that then?
Everybody know that. I'm a smart guy.
You're the oldest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you ignore him like that. Huh?
No, the 6-7 thing actually, like, it's morphed into, it's not a middle schooler thing anymore. It's like a little kids thing. So all the middle school, like all the older kids now, they're like, oh my gosh, like don't say that. That's so annoying. Because like 6-year-olds are over here like 6-7. They're like, oh my gosh, that's stupid.
I have no idea
Like,
what
yeah.
that is.
You don't know? It came originally, I'm pretty sure, from a basketball interview, and the lady asked I don't know who the player is, okay guys, I don't be paying attention like that, but they asked the guy how tall he was, and he's like, like 6'7". That's where it came from. And then the kids took it and ran with it, and now that's why it's like the 6'7".
So everybody want to be 6'7"?
No, it's just saying
No,
when you see
it's
her
just
6'7", you
stupid
be
now.
like 6'7".
6'7".
Oh, okay.
It was so bad that
6'7".
In-N-Out actually took away the number 67 because it was creating like an uproar in like the crowd of
But they
people.
kept 69.
Nope,
Yeah,
they
of
took that
course.
one's gone too. No, that one's gone.
I
They don't
mean, I
take
would've kept
69
that
or
one.
67.
I'd have kept that one.
I thought I was on to
I
something.
would have kept 72. I would have kept 85. I'd have kept 24 and a half. All of them. Keeping all my numbers.
But yeah, no.
Shoot, y'all don't know about 24 and a half. If
Nah,
y'all don't know.
About 9.5 weeks.
What?
Anyway.
9.5 weeks? That's a long time ago.
The movie.
I ain't see that movie.
Yeah.
What was that about?
It was about, it was kind of like the old school version of 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh. So they was
It
together
was
for 9.5
Mickey
weeks?
Rourke and I forget the chick name.
That was way back in the day.
What was it? It was back in the day.
Mickey Rourke. I ain't heard that name.
That's what it
Oh
was.
my word.
He's waiting for an opportunity to try to, dig on me.
I'm just saying, out there in YouTube land, when's the last time you heard the name Mickey Rourke? Leave a comment and let us know. Matter of fact, while I'm talking about that, like, share, and subscribe. Leave some comments. Hit us up. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So,
The topic I bring today is one that we almost touched on last time. Like, I grew up homeschooled basically from like 2nd grade on, and the rest of my family just from the get-go all the way up. And I feel like it gets a lot of misconception when it comes to like what it's like, who you are, if you were homeschooled, what does that mean about you, and like you grew up under a rock, you grew up secluded, blah 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 blah. Like,
weirdos.
yes. So I figured it'd be a good topic, something to shed light on.
So, like socially awkward and
Yes.
that's the perception.
Pretty much. Yes. I think
Maladjusted.
yes. Or like what we used to say, it was like there was a certain look. Like for girls, it was those jean skirts that go all the way to your ankles. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
talking about
I
like the,
remember that. Little
And
crops
like
on the prairie.
hair that they never cut in like a low scrunchie. Like
Yeah.
that was like a homeschool look. And there are people out there. And that's usually it's usually though like a religion
Some like
based
LDS
thing, not
types.
like
LDS.
kind of yeah. Usually it's more like a
All the same
religion-based
color,
thing.
one color.
No, yeah. No, we used to go to actual like okay. So there used to be homeschool conventions. It's downtown Phoenix
Uh-huh.
at the convention center, and my mom would drag me to those for a while, like every year, and they would have a lot of like parental like seminars, really touching I think more on if your child learns differently, how to alter like what you're doing to help them succeed, and different learning tactics for different subjects. So my mom would go sit in on those, and she would pay for me to go sit in on whatever child seminar they had, which was like usually like middle school, high school. And that's where I would see those. That's the only place where I would see other homeschool kids that look like what you would think like the stereotypical like
So there was some truth to it.
there was some, but they are like in the depths.
So did y'all like talk to each other and stuff? Like, hey,
No.
Yeah, it was
No,
fun.
y'all didn't share or
They,
like
they wouldn't look you in the eye. Like they just would like.
they're like another person. God.
Yeah, they're like, oh my gosh, no. I'm like, hey. So there was definitely like different like sections, or some of them would be very outgoing and a little like too
What?
outgoing.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they wouldn't catch the vibe that like you were.
They
done
couldn't read the
talking.
room.
No.
They
So
didn't
you
get
got
that skill set.
It was like one or the other. And honestly, I will say I think most of us that were outgoing, we started in that like you couldn't read a room, and some of us learned it and some of them didn't. And
So let's go back a little bit
Yeah.
because what was your mother's reasoning for homeschooling her children?
so I think like she went to school to be a teacher, and then life happened and she wasn't able to finish, but if she could, she would have probably done like kindergarten, first grade was like her ideal. She liked elementary school, nothing above.
Yeah.
And so she always kind of thought about it, but she was still working like when I was really little. So I did the preschool, I did the daycare, and then
So you were coming back saying some shit that she wouldn't like, oh hell no, we getting you up out of here.
She decided once she had my brother that she was gonna stay home, and she to like kind of make more money. She did like an in-home daycare, and with that, she took the time because I was the oldest of all of the kids because they were all like 3-4 years younger than me. But with me, she took the time to go over ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, colors, things that you would learn in kindergarten. So when I went to kindergarten, I was bored because I already knew all the stuff they were doing. So
She was bad.
So you were disruptive
She
in
was
class.
bad.
because I would want to just go play with the things because I'm like, well, I already know this stuff. So I'm sitting here and
You were like rubbing it in.
I would like
teacher's
shout out
face.
the answer, like, you have to raise your hand. And I'm like, but I already, like,
So that's a social cue that you didn't have.
I was 5.
couldn't read. 5-year-old couldn't read
She
the
was
room.
bad.
No, so
Trying to put it nice, she was bad.
I think I was there for just a couple weeks, and I remember my breaking point was we did circle time, and they were passing around like a basket of like fake fruit, and they were pulling fruit out. And I remember they pulled out this lemon, and they're like, "What is this?" It's a lemon, guys. Okay, they go an apple. So I went home and I was like, "Mom, these kids don't even know what like a lemon is. Like I just don't like I know everything, and they're all learning it still." So my mom was able to move me. They called it a K1 split. So I was in first grade doing easy first grade work. But then when I went to first grade, I went to a new school and they wouldn't bump me to second. So I was doing the same thing. By the time I got to first grade, I already knew the first grade stuff.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't move me, so that's why she pulled me.
Okay.
She just pulled me because
She's like, y'all gonna make my kid dumb. I'm out of here.
This guy worked too hard to get her to this point,
Yes.
and you already trying to sabotage.
Y'all undoing everything we
I
did.
know.
Jeez.
So
Yeah.
in the state of California, if you want to homeschool, it's through a charter school. So every month they would still have like somebody come and make sure I'm doing all the things that the state of California requires. I would still take the state test with everybody.
Yeah.
We did it that way until we moved here, and here it's a lot more free. You can do literally what you could not school your kids and say that you schooled them and you're good. So it's very different.
there's no organization now. Or
No, there's no like regulation
But-
here.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. There's a lot of people in Arizona that are going to homeschooling.
And I mean, I think there's this, I don't know if it's actually called unschooling, that's what I call it.
Unschooling.
I think, but it's a real thing where like you don't do like curriculum-based like work.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my kid's really interested in dinosaurs, so let's go to a museum and then maybe I'll have them write about it. And then that's it, school's done. Like, I've known kids, they don't do like their math and they don't do their science, and then later they graduate high school and then they don't know.
Really?
Yeah. Very few, it's very rare.
Because I thought that there's, if you decide to do that, then you have to still at some point pass a state test or something.
Mom, why'd you homeschool me?
Nope.
We could have saved so much headache.
No, they didn't. You like if you want to go to Grand Canyon, they don't take what is it, ACT scores
Or SAT?
SATs? Yeah, they don't take SAT scores.
No.
So
So,
how
like-
do you go to college? I mean, how do you,
You
enter into
You have a
college?
transcript, but your mom is the one that makes your transcript, so they can put whatever they want in there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight A's.
I was an AB.
Get out my house.
Like, I don't know. We're going to have to put you in remedial everything here till you get up to the college level.
I'll be a parent. I'm tired of this sucker. Straight A's. Get out my house. Go stay. Go live there. Thank you.
No, facts.
Remember,
I hooked you up now. Remember how I hooked you up? It's on you now.
Facts. Well, like one of my classes. So we did these things called.
but your
co-ops.
mother was serious. Your
My
mother
mom
was
serious.
getting down.
She
She
was not
wasn't playing.
games. No. So like us kids when we were younger, like I from like a young age always said that I wanted to be a nurse. So when I got to like middle school, high school, she really like geared the importance of specific subjects to what nursing would require. And same, my brother wanted to be an engineer, and so he did the same. And
Very cool.
so like we did co-ops, which is where like a mom will volunteer to teach like a bunch of kids, whoever signs up for it, because we actually have like a lot of homeschool people have like a whole group
Right.
of like other homeschool families. So within that, like let's say one of the moms' church will let us go there on a Wednesday.
Right.
So then all day Wednesday we have specific classes that certain moms are teaching. Usually it's moms that either have a degree in it or are really good
Okay.
at whatever the class is. And so one of them that I did was OChem. And if anybody has ever done OChem, it is what is it? Is it STEM? It's a STEM class for a reason. OChem will make you want to cry and pull your hair out, all in the same little thing. Mine was taught by a French-Canadian woman,
Oh.
had a nice thick French accent.
Oh.
And it was like my intro to chemistry. Like, I don't think I had done regular chemistry before. I've done different like biologies. So I was like 16 or 17, like almost out of high school, going to this OChem class that she's teaching at a like college level. And I was like that kid. So like I was around all the brainiac kids of like the group that were just happened to be in the same age as me, and her son, who was like 3 grades below us. Like he was a freshman in high school and we were all seniors, and he was keeping up with us the whole time. And I did that class. I don't know how. I even barely passed it, but I got a C. And my mom was like, that's going to be the only C on your entire transcript. And so we talked to her and we're like, can I do anything extra to like kind of bump it to a B? She's like, well, if you want, you can put it down instead of like getting college credits for it. You can put it down as a high school class, and you got a B as far as like high school goes. And we're like, sounds good. We'll do that. I took it though.
Fudge the
again.
numbers.
I
take that.
took it again, the same kind of class. I took it in college, and I still got a C.
What?
I think it's not for me.
Yeah.
It's the if anyone's in OChem, it's the conversion from like you have like H2O and a carbon molecule and let's say helium, and then it goes through
Stop.
like
My head hurting already.
I know, and then it goes through like a transition thing, and it comes out something completely different.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I have read textbooks.
Sound like you explained it pretty well there.
But I don't understand. I
It's the
couldn't tell you-
transition part that she get lost.
It's the transition.
She
How
like,
is it?
I
Like
know here and here.
She's like, I got
Right.
questions.
Facts, and then
you
my
gotta
teacher.
count the electrons. So for the bonds. So when you either giving away an electron
So
or
you
you
get
taking
it.
an electron.
I don't get it.
You know? That's all.
I
This
don't
is
even,
not
I don't even
shit.
know if you're actually getting it, but it sounds like it.
That was the old bonds.
I
You know?
get it. No,
an
like
electron,
I'm
give it an
like
electron.
sometimes a new like chemical would form, and I'm like, where did you even come from? Like you aren't even from the original.
That was the electrons, and then they share electrons, or you have this
See,
when you
you should
start
have
making
taken
the.
the class for
That's when
me.
you start making the compound forms. Yeah. Because you boom,
See,
boom.
when you say
boom,
it makes
boom.
sense, but then I
Yeah.
see it on the paper and
You're
it
like,
don't
"Ah!"
make sense. No, that makes sense.
That's how they made fentanyl.
Exactly. Exactly it.
Okay, no, that's
They,
literally.
they
okay.
took the O from the here and they said some carbon and they had a hydrogen there and
Nah.
it's like, oh, let's put this little magnesium in it, and they
But
just linked them together.
When it came to the lab, I aced it, so
Oh,
I
that's what's
obviously understand something. I'm not on the book side.
She
of
be
it.
cooking. She in there cooking. She like, oh, I know how to do this. Stir this on up. Y'all, we about to make some money.
Do not use students. Do not use this to make crack. Okay, don't use these principles.
No, fact.
crack. I was thinking more math.
Hello,
I'm dead.
little teacher comes in with shit all on her nose.
I'm so dead.
Let me tell you how to make the good stuff. If you're going to do it, let's do it right.
But yeah, so that was kind of.
So how did you? Because you seem like you're well adjusted considering you did the whole 12 years homeschool. Most of your
I did like 12 minus 2, 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. I did second grade on.
Second grade. Oh, ooh, damn. So that's teenage years.
Mm-hmm.
How did you interact with like other kids, or did you? What was your homeschooling like for you at home?
Like,
Wait. Before you answer that, because wanted to go from your mom's perspective. Was she like, I don't want my kid being corrupted by these other kids?
Yes.
They you know what I'm saying? Or was it just the education part? Public school suck, or
I think-
regular school sucks, so I want my kid to be smarter than me.
Well, like, if we would have stayed in California, she told me that when I got to high school, I could go back. But then we moved here, and the schooling system here is way different.
Yeah.
And so she was like, absolutely not, you can't go back. And I was like, this was supposed to be my moment. I wanted to go back to high school. In hindsight, it was for the best that I didn't go back, because I think I would have literally jumped back into I'm bored kind of a thing. So I think from her perspective, it was more so like that's why we couldn't go back. But then at the same time, some of us siblings, our personalities, probably mine was one of them, we tend to, like, there's like two of us that we like camouflage into like who we're around when we were kids. And I think if, depending on what group we would have ran with, we could have started like acting out a lot more. And she saw that, and she didn't want that to become a thing, so she kept us at home.
Okay. So did you have the same, did y'all have, I know y'all had different personalities, different kids, but did you all have the same success?
I would say.
Your siblings? You know?
I would say yes. Probably, like,
Or did somebody rebel and wild out, you know?
No.
Oh,
If
wow.
anybody would have rebelled at the moment, it probably would be maybe.
Told you she was
but I
bad.
came out.
I told you she was
Yeah, you're
bad.
the oldest.
I told you she
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had no one else to go off of. I felt like everything was
Badass
happening to
kid.
me first.
So how did you date and stuff like that?
No, we were not allowed to. So my mom has the rule until you are, well, for me it was 17. Now the other ones, it's like 16. But even then, like, I didn't start dating until I was 17. My brother didn't start dating until he was 17. And then my sister was completely just like everyone around me. I'm just not even going to give them the time of day until she was 19, almost 20. So I think that's just, she says no, not until you're this age. But then I think when we get to the age, we realize how hard that is, like, really, like, to.
So were you dating like other homeschool kids, or was it
I
like?
think I'm the only one that did that. I'm the only one that I think that dated another homeschool kid. But I had the least amount of, like, access to, like, the world, if that makes sense. So, like, my siblings, you know, like, the West Mex schools, like the trade schools that we have? So my brother and my sister below me, they went to those in high school. They started in junior high. My brother did I think it was aerospace. No. He did aviation. And then my sister did the vet program that they have. And so the first year, it was them going to the classroom like 3, 4, 5 days a week, coming home, doing their own school at home, and just kind of like learning that. And then they're meeting friends that.
So they had opportunities to meet other
Yes.
people
And like other kids that go to like public schools, not just homeschool
Yeah, right,
kids.
right,
Whereas I didn't get that. And then at 17, they
Hey
were-
Sarah, you want to hit of this?
no, not like that. They were all goody goodies, but
I know we in woodworking right now, but
Say no to drugs.
no. But then like in high school, then my mom wanted them to get a job. I didn't start working until I was 18, and I was already graduated. So for me, I
there
hit
was no
the
pressure
world.
for you to work though.
There
right?
was no pressure for me to work, but I wanted to. But she was afraid that like I wasn't responsible enough yet, which maybe I wasn't. But
You know her,
like,
baby.
you gotta try it.
She know
Like, I
her,
kept
baby.
you in the living room for 17 years. I
No.
don't think you're ready.
She know.
So for me,
She
when
about to
I
get out
got
here.
to the real world, I like had to hit the ground running. I was working, I was going to college, and I was paying for like a couple of things here and then, like not too much, maybe like my phone and something. But for me, I went from being completely almost like babied and not like told to really do anything like that, like adulting, to
Yeah.
all of a sudden I had to do it. With my other two siblings, they were eased into it a little bit more.
Okay.
So I think on the other end, when they came out really successful, being able to like juggle, especially my brother, like juggle college and living on campus. And he did engineering, so he had to like really like
Yeah.
have a lot of self what is it, restraint.
Discipline, yeah.
Discipline to like not go and do everything everybody else wanted to do. I didn't really get that.
Yeah.
I was just
Out there.
caged up and then set free, and I was like,
I'm out there.
Set free.
I'm out there.
yeah.
She's out there, boy. I told you, bad.
It's like I'm on these streets.
She was the street.
I'm jumping off the porch, baby.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Yeah. So it's also, I mean, I think you have that, as the oldest, things are much stricter for you, and then like your parents learn and get a little more lenient with everybody else, so they have more opportunity to stay out late with their friends, go places after work, like do that kind of stuff. Even like in college, like my brother didn't live at home and I did, so it was still, you have to be home at this time, so I didn't get to like, I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to do my
You
school
didn't
during
get
the
to fully
day.
wild out, huh?
Right. Well, I mean, I went to Grand Canyon, so you can't even wild out there. But like, I couldn't even be like, okay, I'm going to get all this done and then I hang out with my friends after school. I couldn't do that because I still had to be home by like 10 p.m. as an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
So it was a
Mom,
little
I'm
different.
spending the night over so-and-so's house.
Nah. She's like, who? You ain't got friends?
Yeah, I do.
I low-key didn't.
Man, she sounded like she grew up in the South. But
I
heard
had
that.
friends.
You ain't got no friends. Did your mama tell you that, bro?
No,
I'm
she-
going to hang out with my friends. You ain't got no
She
friends.
never tell me that.
I heard that one.
She
a
told
lot.
me that she wasn't none of my little friends.
Oh, yes.
I ain't none of your little friends,
Same.
boy. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
For the fear of God in you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I had friends,
Yes.
and that's how I used to get out because I was strict.
Yeah.
Could spend the night. Let me go over here and play.
Same.
Your mom let you spend the night?
Yeah, here and there with certain friends. Marcus had the
But was she
ColecoVision.
on it, though? Was she on it? Or?
No, but that was cool. We was all in Cub Scouts together, so me and Marcus, that was cool.
No,
And it
I'm
was,
saying like different. I mean, at different times, like you couldn't just like all the time say, "Hey, I'm going to stay."
Oh yeah, no, it
at
wasn't all the
Jamal's
time.
house.
No, it wasn't all the time. It was like certain ones.
She had to know
And then
him
in the
and
high school, Reese's house, that was the hangout, so we could get there and we could have drinks and we just have to spend the night. So that was the house there. And then and I would go. She wouldn't let me go play with people like during the daytime for like an
Yeah.
hour. But in that hour, I'd have snuck off to the mall with because my friends could go anywhere.
Same.
I block, stay on the street, Todd.
So when you
now they
so when
can
you
drive
turned
us.
26, were you able to go out after that?
At 26, man, shoot, I was trying to get back in. I had already sold out. I need to get back into the house because I've been out, boy.
Now they got trackers, so I'm like, my mom still be tracking me sometimes. She's like, Jade, why are you all the way over here? I'm like,
See, that's when you leave your phone. and
Like
get a
I'm
burn.
married now, mom.
That's
You
when you
can't,
get
pull,
your
you can't pull that one.
every once in a while. I'm like, Mom,
See,
why are you looking at where I'm at? She goes,
I'm married
"Oh."
with children now, mom. Get out of here.
I'd have left my phone here and bought me another phone. I'm out.
It's too much work. It's too
I'm
much
sorry,
work.
Ma, I was asleep.
But yeah, like the friends outlet, for me and a lot of my siblings, it was the homeschool group with all those other kids. And you were lucky if you had kids in your age, which most of us did. I think I was the one that kind of didn't, like a lot of them started going back to school or moved out of the state. Or you have church friends because we grew up going to church all the time. So that
Oh,
was
that's
kind
the
of
other
all-
side
That was
of it.
me.
Huh?
Ooh, yeah.
Dang, you homeschool and church. Dang, you were on lock.
Yeah, it was rough. It was
That's
it was
alright,
fun.
though.
It was fun, but finding friends in just those two areas, that was like the rougher part.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's still just like you only have like this many people to choose from.
You're like, I
And
don't
some
want
of
to
'em are
talk to
weird.
him.
And they're like, they weird. Like,
Yes.
we weird, but they weird.
They're
Like,
weirder than us.
yeah. Yeesh.
Yes. Yes.
Dang, that's crazy.
So yeah, that's how it went.